All right, everybody. This is Wayne, Strike Force Darts, and we're going to go ahead and talk about a few things. We're going to talk about this app and how it works. A few of you have already been in there and actually scored because I've already went in and approved some. Because once you score, eventually, because this is just a scoring, they're working on the app itself still. So, but there's enough in there for us to do scores. We're finding a few little glitches here and there. Like I played the other day, and it's Neutralizer. Once we get there, I'll explain Neutralizer if there's any Neutralizer players. The starting score was 0, and you can't move on from that, and you can't score. So if your starting score is 0, make sure you tell me. But still, you can still go ahead and just do the scoring sheets, and then we can punch them in. So, and then when you're scoring, you can score, and then you can stop, and you can score later on, or the other person can pick up. But we'll get to that later. So anyway, we're gonna go into match play. Once you log in, everybody here is logged in, correct? So hear no no's.
Not right now, but I have seen that.
Yeah, but everybody has logged in and looked at it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've seen that screen.
No, I mean, have you logged in to the actual app itself?
No. I think my problem is that loading screen I sent you a screenshot of. I haven't got pretty much past that.
Not yet, but I'm going to try.
All right. Well, the big thing is this here up in the top, play.adadarters.com, semicolon 8078 /. That's what you need to put in.
Yeah,
if you don't use 8078, it's not going to come up. It's going to sit and spin.
Yeah, that's the only way to get to it, I believe.
Yes. You put that into your URL up there, and you can get in. Okay. Once you're in, we're going to go to singles, and you're going to have different leagues. Depends on how many leagues you're in, and it's over here on the right. It's going to show what week you're in. We're in week 0, basically, just the start of it. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the Neutralizer that I'm in. So you click on that, you select your division, then it comes up to what week you're in over here on the left side. We're in week 1, but if week 1's not available or you want to play ahead, you can go ahead and click this drop down over here, or just click on that and go to week 2 or whatever week you want, and it all shows up right there. Okay. So
do we need to let you know if we're playing ahead of time?
No, you don't. I mean, eventually, if you're going to play ahead of time, 2-3 weeks, no, I don't think. I mean, we want to just try to keep a level play. But some people, if you have to go out of town or whatever, play ahead a week or whatever. Or if you want to, you can go ahead and play ahead a week or so, if you know what I mean. But we don't want to do it all in 1 week.
Right, don't go crazy with it.
Right. So right here, so I played Jason Drake. So I'm going to sit here and click continue. This is Neutralizer now. Right here, and this is the thing I keep talking about over here, the position. 0 is home. He was home, so that's 0. But in this app, if I click continue up here, it's going to tell me to select a player. So I got to go down here and select a player, and it goes to 1 here. So I'm going to continue, and then it comes to me, and I'm home. You got to select a player, so it goes to 1. So I'm the visitor. Okay, that's the only way you can get that to work. And then you go ahead and start your match. So 0 is home and 1 is away. And here's 301. This is the Neutralizer. You see this SS starting score? 301 and 301. He's brand new, so you're going to start out at 301 no matter what. Once you play and put the scores in, it's going to change, to the handicap that you're supposed to have. Okay? So I have my score sheet, so I can just put in 1 and then move forward and show you on each one where the cricket and stuff. So remaining score for him was 154, and I had 0. And total darts thrown were, he threw 12 and I threw 13. And if you did any achievements, like you click up here, any ton 80s or hat tricks, there's no round of 9s, of course, in 01. You just go in here and click that. or click hat tricks, how many you got. And then you go to the next person, if they got any, and you just switch it, you click up or down. Okay? We didn't have any.
Does the home guy do that?
The home guy is going to be, the home guy will be the one doing it. If they have any issues, visitor can log in, the home guy can log out, and the visitor can pick up where they left off if they have some issues, any technical issues, you know, internet or something's wrong with them. They can't, you know what I mean? Their computer went dead or laptop went dead. The visitor can pick up where you left off. Or you can take.
I'd like to say right now that I like to use a paper score sheet and enter it on the computer the next morning.
That's what I was just going to say is I did that same thing. I like to take the new score sheet we have is pretty simple and forward, and we're going to take a look at that. If you haven't seen that, we'll take a look at that also. But definitely download that and print them up for that because it tells you exactly what you need, and you can go out and just punch in the stuff.
So we can go ahead and do the score sheets first.
Yep.
And then log in and put in all the stuff on the app.
Yes. That's
okay.
I do it next morning because I have a more clear mind.
Yes, and I do too. That way you don't make too many mistakes. But anyway, and that's the score sheets. You keep those for your records. They're there. If you want to do it, as you go, that's fine. But score sheet and then punching in is a lot quicker way to do it. It's up to you. So when you're done here, this is all. We just click here and save game. And you see up here it says 1 point under mine. I won 1 point, and he has 0. Then you go to the next one. This down arrow. Click this down arrow, and that's the next 01 game. I'll just punch that in, then I'll do a cricket. So he had 0, and he had, or points remaining for him was 50. No, he won that one. Yep, he won that one, 0, and then I got 50. Total darts thrown was 15 and 12. And there's no achievements, no hat tricks or 1080s. Click save game. And you see it's 1-to-1 up here on the right. Okay? And again, make sure you look at if you're in Neutralizer, you got to go through the app and write down all your starting scores though. Okay? And while we're talking about starting scores, I want to talk about how you do it in Neutralizer. 501 is open. That's simple. You just start at 501. But Neutralizer, you're going to have to go into this app and look at each one of these scores in here and see what they start at. And when you diddle or cork, you're going to be corking every match in every game. For Neutralizer, you're going to have to cork, and then whoever won it goes to, if the other person has the points that you have to take off, because you're going to have a starting score. You might have to take 25 or 30, whatever your handicap is. You have to hit the button. You don't play. You're going to have to hit the button to switch player, let them adjust the score, and they'll hit the button, and then you start playing. Okay? And then you start counting your darts. Okay? That's pretty simple, right? And then also for cricket, you're going to have marks or lights, they call them. And if they have like 5, you have to do the same thing. If your person you're playing gets 5 before you even start, you have to do the same thing. Cork, whoever wins, if they win, then they can put their 5 lights in and switch it over. And so they start first. Or if you win and you're the higher handicap and they need the lights, you're going to have to just hit the button, let them do their marks. And you cannot close number. It's only 2 marks per number. So if they got 5, they can put 2 and 2 and 1 and any one of those numbers.
Hey, will it tell us how many marks you give the other person or myself?
Well, when I get to I'll get to a cricket. Did I save this game? Yeah. Go down here to a cricket right here. See this NPR? And right here, 0 marks, 0 marks. See this 0? He has a 0, and his 30, that's your handicap. But this 0M, you're going to have a number there.
Okay.
Do you see where my cursor is? So
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna have a number there, and that person gets that many marks.
All right. Just start on 20 and go down.
They can put it. They can select any numbers they want.
Oh.
So if they want 2 19s, 2 15s, that's fine. If they have 4 marks or whatever, you know what I mean?
Okay, so the handicapped person will put their own in there.
You're both in handicap if you're a neutralizer. But the higher handicap usually they will not get. But it may be even, you may not, you know what I mean? The lower handicap will have marks, 1 mark, 2 marks, whatever the handicap. If you're 30 playing a 15, they're going to get a bunch.
Yeah.
So the lower handicap, before starting the game, the lower handicap has to adjust their score.
Correct.
And the higher handicap has to push the button to get back to the diddle win.
If they won the diddle.
Yes.
So we're going to lose a round.
Well, that's just on grand board, but you're counting darts manually anyway.
Right.
Well, this is cricket though, but we're back in 01. But yes, you're going to lose 1 round, and then here you'll just subtract a round when you look at it. When you end up, you look up at the top right, and there's rounds there. So you see if you have 10 rounds, you know you only did 9. But you don't need it. All you do is NPR here.
Well, and with the rounds, that's what I do is I just count the rounds. Of course, we're going to be minus in the adjustment, but count the rounds and multiplied times 3 is the way I do it.
Yeah, but we don't need it now. All you need is NPR at the end, and then who won on this?
I'm talking about 01.
Oh, okay, yeah, 01, yes.
Hey, Wayne,
yeah.
Is there a paper chart you can publish on the Facebook page so that we can look at it ahead of time, and then based off of our ranking, we know ahead of time how to write it on the paper score sheet?
Well, you can go in the app here and just click this arrow over here on the right. Go down to each one. See that?
Okay.
Just go down here and look to them all.
Look at that before we play and then write it down.
Exactly. That's where you put your marks and then your scores. Who gets what starting out in 01. That's the easiest way to do it. All right?
I got one question on that. So our cricket score is going to be, our marks per round is going to be a little lower, right? Because somebody's going to take a 0 for the first round.
No, because you're not using grand board. You're using what your NPR is. I mean, 1 round, yeah, I guess.
It's no big deal. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah. What we're doing, guys, is we're complying with the ABA handicap system instead of the grand board handicap system. So in Neutralizer, you have your handicap off and you just adjust it before you start playing.
Correct.
Yep. That's the only reason I played open is so I didn't have to deal with that shit.
Well, well, we're gonna.
Are some of you guys in open and Neutralizer on here?
I'm in open.
I have somebody that is playing both.
Okay, so I'm in open. So some of that probably doesn't pertain to me.
No, that does not. This Neutralizer stuff doesn't pertain. Now, Neutralizer.
That's good because I don't want to do that.
Okay. Neutralizer is more for, the beginner, whatever. But it does help the higher handicap play a lot better also because you're playing somebody that starts at maybe at 120 and you're at 301. And then you really got to work. And then they have a good day. But it happens. But that's fine. Yeah. That's all fun and whatever, So, yes, in 301, 301 and our NPRs, for cricket, you're just going to lose 1 round. And I don't think that's going to affect the NPR too much.
Question.
Yes.
Can the lower handicap accept to just play with the grand board handicap?
No, I would play what we have on here because this is what's going to be there. If they want to start at 301, they can. If they want to, but you're going to have to write. That's not going to work though because this is all generated already with the their 301 and marks and all that. I would go by what the ADA, this new app here tells you what they start at. So that'll, because if they do that, their handicap may go lower. Because in here it's going to say they're this handicap, and then they throw a bunch more darts, and then it's going to lower their handicap even farther. Okay?
Yeah.
So whoever won, you click home winner or away winner. That's all you do. Let me do one of my crickets here and mark these off so I know which ones I did. Cricket. All right, we had one cricket. I won. So the way won. And the NPRs were 1.5, 3.1. And then achievements again are over here. You just click that. You can just leave that. And if you got any 9 marks or hat tricks, you'll put them in there. And I got 1 9 mark. Nope, that's on the other game. But no hat, no. And you just click save game. That's it. Now, go down. Once you fill it all out, at the end of this, you have 11 matches done, and then you're going to have a button there you can review, and then before you submit it, at the last, who has played the full 11 games already on here?
I played, but I haven't put it in yet.
Okay. Right at the end, it'll ask you to review it and then submit it. And then once you do that, it's going to come to me, and then I review it, make sure everything's good on it, and then I submit it to the system, and then I'll show you. It'll be showing up here on your league, and I'll show you where that's at and how that looks to your stats or for your league. So, do you have any questions on? Okay, first 301 neutralizer is open in, open out, full bull. Okay, open is 501, open in, double out, split bull. Okay? All right. Any questions about the scoring? How to score?
I guess not now. But hey, what if you make a mistake? What if you click the wrong arrow? Or
Well, I already saved this one here. If you didn't submit it, you can go in. See right here? Well, let's go back to cricket. Say, oh, that is a 2.5. You just put 2.5 and then save. As long as you haven't submitted it, you can change it.
Hey Wayne, this is Art. So when you get it, after we save it, you get it whenever. Are you able to make any updates to it or no?
Yes, I can. If you actually submit it and say, oh crap, this was wrong, I can have it changed.
Okay, good deal.
So don't make mistakes.
I know, right?
So Wayne, what you're saying is get drunk, throw it in there, and you'll take care of it in the morning?
No, I'm saying put your stats in the morning when you can see straight.
I was just joking around, brother. Just joking around.
So you can get into the scoring app and scroll up and down and look at the handicaps and write those down, and then just get back out and the next morning put it in, right?
Yes.
Is that?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you go through it, and the only people
so you can look at the match without submitting it.
Right. Because right now I can do the same thing right here. See this on the right? I can go down, go through them all. That's game 8 right there. Game 9, game 10, and game 11. And then once you get all 11 games, there's going to be a button on the bottom. I forget what it says. It doesn't say submit. It says something else. I can't remember what it says, but you'll see it, and you click that, and it goes to the system. And then I look at it, and I approve it. Okay.
Now, is there anything on the Grand Board app itself that we need to view in the settings?
Oh yeah, that's where you do not have handicap on. Okay. And that's where you're going to set the split bull for neutral or open. And that's where you put the diddle or cork in also.
Okay. All right, so I need to make sure that I have my handicap turned off, and then because I'm on the open, right, not the neutralizer.
Right. I'm not sure,
Okay.
but if you're on open,
yeah.
if you're on open, both neutralizer and open, handicap will be off.
Okay.
Because, I mean, you're gonna do your handicap according to what's on this app here, this scoring app.
Okay.
And then if you're an open, you challenge. You have to select separate bowl, split bowl. You have to select double out, and you have to select cork.
Correct.
You have to select cork in neutralizer and open. You have to manually select cork every challenge.
Correct. And instead of, I've had, with the new players, I've had people back out in the lobby to change games every time. But if you're playing cricket again, all you have to do is on the bottom left, I think it says rematch. Yeah, that's it. So just click rematch, and all the settings you put in there will come back up.
Yeah.
So theoretically, you can go through and play all your cricket matches in 01s. It doesn't matter what order, as long as they're all in, they're all 11.
Okay.
You know what I mean? On the score sheet. So it's up to you two to figure out if you want to play them all. You know what I mean? You want to back out and play according to the score sheet, or you want to just play all your crickets in 01s. It's up to you. You can break it up.
Communication's the key there.
That's another thing. I had that at the first thing to say, and I didn't even say that. Communication's
the key.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when I played somebody, who was I played? I forgot his name. Right here. Jason. I played him. I think he's a first-time player, and he's brand new. And I turned my Facebook thing on, right like what I'm doing now, but I had the camera on. So through Messenger and pointed at my board and everything, explained everything so he could help. But I'm gonna start doing it like this, because it's a lot easier, and I can get more people instead of doing one at a time, and sending all those messages, and everybody's going, "What the hell?" You know what I mean? So this is a good forum for everybody to, and I'm recording it, so I'm gonna put it out on YouTube for everybody's.
Yeah, I'm new to this whole ADA and Grand Board app thing, so all I do is go to the local bar on Tuesday night and play NDA and drink.
Right. Well, this is a good one where you can sit at home and drink and save a couple bucks.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I just got to say that I'm new to this for sure, and what I'm going to have to figure out is how to turn on my split bowl and that. What else did you say? I got to.
Split bowl,
make sure the cork's on.
Cork.
Yeah, I've never corked with anybody on here. I just turn it on and play.
All right, well, I'm gonna show you.
Give me a minute.
I'll try to. Let me write that down. I'll make a new.
I'm not sure who this is, but contact me. I'll play a few games with you.
Go in the lobby. Hold on, I'm gonna write down I'm gonna make a little video or tutorial on some pictures or something, so I'll put that out on the website also, the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Then by the time this is all said and done, you'll have a whole YouTube channel full of nothing but how to do this.
Yeah, that'll be good, huh? Grand board.
Step by step.
Sure, after the first week, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I've only turned the board on and played whoever said you want to play. I've never changed any settings, so it'll just take me a minute to do it.
It takes a little getting used to, but it is super easy once you figure it out, and it's a heck of a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, it sure is. And this forum, I mean, I got a lot of leagues. So I started right off the bat. I shouldn't have done that, but hey, I'm working through it, and this is what we're gonna do, and everybody will get it all straight.
What's everybody's thoughts on when a dart sticks but doesn't register? Do we just pick up our camera or?
Well, that's in the bylaws I put out there. Hey, if you're not talking, can you please mute? All right, thanks. Yeah, they're in the bylaws. If the dart's thrown and it hits a board and it goes down, it's a throw. If it goes in and it sticks to a number, you can push it, but you have to show the other person that is stuck with and in your number. Like if you hit a triple and it didn't, you have to show, like send a picture through the your phone or whatever means. And that's another thing about communication. If that happens and you need to do it, and then you have to work it out because you only have so many minutes to throw also.
Ah.
So
Yeah, 'cause I just set up the new board, and I've noticed just playing that I've got once in a while I'll still have a dart that will stick but doesn't register. So I don't know if I need to mess with my sensitivity or not on the board.
Yeah, you might have to, but if it sticks in a number and it doesn't count, you're authorized to push it. But you have to work it out. Make sure you work it out with the other person you're playing. If your board's acting up and you know it, tell them that this is happening. But do you want me to take a picture and send it to you real quick? You can send it. That's why I put out the names and phone numbers and everything for everybody.
I think I'll be able to work.
Yeah, and everybody in AD, is pretty honest and doing, they're good. So
Mute your microphone if you're not talking.
Thank you. As far as the bylaws, rules are rules, but I'll tell you what, we're not playing like a high dollar tournament.
Right.
And everyone I've ever met is very cool about it. If you stick a dart, I don't care if people push it in, no one's going to cheat. It's leagues. No one's going to cheat. It's not that big of a deal. Right. Everyone's trustworthy here. So that's just my own 2 cents, but I've never had an issue with it.
Yeah, me either. Not with any other league, and we've done a lot of test leagues on this, and we've ironed out everything, and we never really had any issues with pushing darts and all that. That's all been worked out. So most of the time, I actually see somebody go up and push darts, and they give me some kind of a hand sign, and I give them a thumbs up, and boom, done. Yeah, that'd be good. Something like that'd be great. Or turn on your volume. I guess you can still talk through there, or if you want. So all right, let me get to the notes. Scoring.
One thing to mention about the dart issue is I usually do the timeout signal, and it kind of gets everyone's attention.
There you go. Well, that's something you have to. The home player is responsible. I don't know if I said that. Home player is responsible for scoring, but we can switch it. It's up to you guys. It doesn't matter who puts it in, you know what I mean. But as long as home player is marked correctly.
I'm still working on my grand setup with my microphone BS not working. But whoever I play, if you want to, I'll set up my laptop over on the safe, point it at the board, and we can talk the whole time we play.
Yep, that's how I did it on Facebook. I put it on there, and while I was playing, because I let him do the scoring. He was home, but I wanted him to learn it also, so I helped him along. And but then again, we ran into that 0 issue where his score is starting out at 0, which they fixed now. So it wouldn't let you go past or score any of his games. So because it said he's starting score at 0, he won. He won the game, but I won the match, so it wouldn't let me go past that. But it's been fixed. All right, let me look through my notes here. No more questions on the scoring?
I don't think so.
All right.
Let's go,
oh, and I logged out. But if you go back in here, look, I'm going to have to do a board out of this. I log back in. All right. Match play, we've done that. Oh. League standings. All right, we got these other 2 I'm playing in. They're showing up on the legacy. Over here on the right hand is current week that you're starting. Current week is 0. It's that I don't know why they got 0 and 1. It's just like the home. The home is 0, and they need to change. I asked them if they could change that because put 1 and 2 instead of 0 and 1. But here's current week 0. Don't worry about it. But I'm gonna go into next is open league. This and show you how it. Let me in there now. Uh-oh, I had this problem earlier. And again, they are working on this at the same time, so let me try the neutralizer. Oh, I'm stuck out of it now. Shoot. Dang it. I wanted to show you the stats and all that in the league standings. They got stats. They got member of the week. I'm going to have to do that at a later date because, again, this is a beta test. As long as we can score, we're good. But you can go into league standings. I don't know if anybody has yet, but I'll try to do that next week. We'll go in and look at all that. Because we had member of the week. They got weekly overall member, MVP. And I just want to put out also this current leagues that we're playing. I'm going to be sponsoring, Strike Force Darts, and be sponsoring 2 winners, one in Neutralizer and one in Open, and pay all your major events at the ADA Nationals. All the winners of each league are going to be put in. We're going to throw in a tournament for Neutralizer and Open, all the winners, and then top person gets all their dues paid, or all their dues paid at the national events. And the top spot winner of each league gets an extra $50 also.
All right.
I'll do the league standings next time. But if you do have any issues with the app, log out and try to log back in. And then if that doesn't work, you send me a message. And you got to remember that they're working on it as we're in here also. They're still updating because my stats doesn't work yet. And the league standings, for some reason, is acting kind of goofy.
Hey, Wayne.
Yep.
Yeah, I just tried to go into my stats, and it's not working on mine, but the standings part will allow me in, but it's not showing any of the 9 marks or hat tricks from the game we just played.
Oh, really? Does it say approved yet? Is that I approved it?
Let's see.
I don't know if it shows you that or not.
It doesn't show me approved or not.
When did you submit it?
Sunday.
Okay, it's been, well, there's a few of them in there that there's some issues that it's showing the home was a winner and the check mark in the thing before I approve it was on visitor, so I didn't approve it. So there's a few in there that I haven't approved yet until they fix it.
Okay.
So.
The other than that, it all looks good from what I have on paper.
Okay, well, that's another thing. Keep your paper copies for sure until we get all this league, all this app up to date. Which they're working on, and they're doing a great job. All right, I'm going to switch up. What's that?
Wayne, I just want to say thank you for all the bullshit hard work you're doing. Because goddamn, I wouldn't want it.
Oh, that's all right.
I don't even like running the Friday night tournament anymore.
Well, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. See somebody's chatting.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
You guys still see the? Let me switch over to Facebook real quick. All right, Chrome tab. All right, you should be seeing the Facebook page here shortly. And tell me.
I heard a few of you guys say you were new to Grand Board. This is I'm Darter Scott Eye on Facebook and Scott Eye on Grand Board. If anybody wants to play and if I can help you get familiar with the Grand Board, just hit me up. We'll play a few games and test some stuff out. And
yep, and just turn the Facebook Messenger on. You can talk or talk to the Grand Board, right?
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of that, if you're new to Grand Board, in the lower right, while you're in a game, in the lower right is a red or a blue option button. And that's how you control your microphone, your opponent's volume, your board volume. That's all right there. And you can do that during the game. You can turn your mic on and off and such. So
Oh, thanks a lot, Scott. I didn't even know that. Thanks.
Scott, that also depends on what kind of system you're running and what you're doing. If you're running on a tablet, yes. I went to a T9 box and touchscreened a bunch of stuff because I enjoy the techie stuff. But it ended up I got good video, touchscreen's great, but no microphone, so I got a new box coming.
Yeah, I got a box and the volume works. I forget what guy is it, Pedo or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I got the Pedo T9.
Yep.
And what I was told now is the Pedo T10 Max is the best one to get now. So.
Oh yeah, was I a T9? I guess I got that in my volume. I don't know which one I got, but volume works on mine.
Yeah, I got a T9 box, and hey, John, if you don't mind, I might need to message you about some questions on T9 box. I just got one.
Yeah, go ahead and message me. We'll run through it. I've gone through so I thought I'd be smart and get the best new one that came out, the T95 or T95. Yeah, don't get that one.
Yes, I think that's the one I got.
Yeah.
All right, just message me. We'll talk.
All right, thanks,
cool.
man.
Cool, thanks. Hey, can you everybody see my screen now? My Facebook screen? Strike Force 88 Home League?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So not only do you like punishment, you're going to do it again?
Do what again?
Round 2, you're going to do it again?
Yes. But I'm in my Strike Force 88 Home League. I'm going to show you the topics where your score sheets are at. Right here, and you go to popular topics. You just click on these. Your 88 score sheets are in here. They're all tagged where you come in here and click on download Neutralizer score sheet.
Excellent.
Let's see, where's my open score sheet? I got to tag that. Let me write that down. I got to tag the open score sheet to that one. Tag open. 2. All right, and let me put that ADA rule books here. Scoring app videos on there. The bylaws, Strike Force bylaws. You need to read those. They got some good information in them. Real quick, like we went over the format, message group. We already did that. Everybody's in that. You got score sheets. Paid the dues. Dues are all paid up. Everybody's done with that. 88 National. I tell you, PayPal. That's a big thing. Everybody's doing well on PayPal except for a few people who keep writing notes on it. But once you do it twice, you can't use PayPal anymore. Well, that's not much in there. But anyway, here's where all your stuff is at. How to use Grandboard Lobby, scoring app, bylaws, 88 rulebook. And I'm going to add the score sheet. Everybody seen the score sheet?
Yeah, I haven't got mine printed out yet.
All right, well, this is what it looks like real quick. And it's pretty simple. I try to make it where, oh, that's not my score sheet. That's my bylaws.
Come on, Wayne.
I know, I'm getting tired. Need a beer. I haven't had no beer today. No.
Holy shit, we didn't make midnight out there.
All right. That's bylaws. Where's my, here. Neutralizer score sheet. I'll put the open out there. The open's going to be this 501. But the neutralizer is the one I want to put out here, starting score. See right here? You can put in, here's leg 1, your starting score for home and visitor, points remaining, how many darts, hat tricks, and ton 80s. Cricket, you just write starting marks. That's for neutralizer. Open won't have that. Total rounds, NPR, any hat tricks, and 9 marks. Just fill that in. And then you just total them up down here, and that's it. And it's up on top. It tells you ditto cork every game. You can circle the winner of each leg, keep track of it. Pretty simple, huh? Open just won't have about the same thing, but it'll be 501, and starting score won't be there. It's in the book or in the Facebook page, but did you guys see that or no?
No, your screen never changed from mine.
Oh, because it's locked on this. Well, download that and take a look at it, and I'll put the open in there. I'll tag the open. It's in the stream here somewhere, and I'll just tag it, add it to this one. But all right, that's enough of that. Let me go see what else. I appreciate all you guys coming in, and that way you can, if anybody has questions in the room in your message group, you can handle it, answer it for me. I think that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and try to, next time we'll go over the league and showing the who's first, who's the MVP, and member of the week, and all that stuff that's out there. So if you get a chance, go ahead and look. But it can't hurt anything there. You can just look at stuff. But
Hey Wayne.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Art. Thanks again, bro. I appreciate you.
No problem. Thanks. Appreciate it. So if we got any more questions, I'm going to just leave it at that. The big thing was showing you the scoring app and how it works. And if nobody else has any questions.
No, we just got to open it up and try it. That's all I got to do.
Please, gentlemen.
Yeah,
big
thing is.
If anybody wants, I'm going to that website.
All right. Big thing is get in, make sure you log in, can get into the app. And if you have any issues, give me a holler. That way I can see what we're doing wrong. And if you can't get in because it says login's wrong, try your ADA number, log in and password, see if that works if you're brand new.
Communicate.
Yep, that's the big key to this. To make this successful, communication's going to be the key. And we've done that. We've run quite a few leagues, and it's been going pretty smooth. So we'll just keep it on rolling, and we'll get this going, and hopefully St. Louis gets put together, and I'll see you all out there. That'll be awesome.
Thanks, man.
All right. Thanks
Wayne, you're the man, bro.
What's that?
You said thanks for what you do.
Oh, thanks a lot. Everybody have a great evening now. Right. Thanks for joining.
See you, brother.
Bye.
Yeah, have a good one.